Hi everyone, I'm Jory, and in this video, I will be discussing and reflecting on chapters 24 through 30 of the Tao Te Ching. And I am recording this video in my living space, so there may be pauses and breaks in the messages in this video because I don't want so much background noise. Before I continue further into this video, I am taking a drink of my water. I have just drunk my water and now I am ready. To begin this reading, I am switching things up a bit by pulling cards from a tarot deck. This deck I am using is virtual. I am pulling 10 cards from this tarot deck and I am seeing what messages come through. I ask Spirit to give me some information. Spirit, provide me with information, insight regarding the spiritual journey of divine soul connections. And Spirit, provide me with information and insight for and on those souls who are in divine love unions. What can Spirit tell me about the energy that divine love unions are currently in? Are there any specific messages for the divine feminine and divine masculine in lesbian relationships, love connections, divine love connections and union, partnerships at this time? Are there any specific messages that are coming up that these energies might need to hear, or that these energies might benefit from in their spiritual journeys, on their spiritual paths, from hearing in the present moment? The first card that has revealed some insight from Spirit is the 10 of Pentacles. Now, this card represents prosperity, love, completion of goals, happiness, success, abundance that has been built over time. So, key words here are completion, culmination of abundance, and stability. In this union, divine love union, connection, partnership, relationship, these energies, you are enjoying the fruits of your having built a solid foundation. You are in this energy of celebration of the harmony in and of your relationship, embracing the richness that surrounds you, the richness and abundance of love. If you were questioning whether or not this relationship is built to last, you can rest assured this is your confirmation that what you all have been building is indeed this enduring abundance of divine love. The second card that Spirit has provided for insight is the Chariot upright. The previous card was also upright. Right as I was about to talk about the Chariot that has come up, that Spirit has provided, the heavens have begun to pouring down outside. So this may be a confirmation of abundance, of reassurance, of the Tao, the abundance that is the Tao in this spiritual journey, and abundance in this divine love union. I am channeling here, receiving messages provided by Spirit. The Chariot represents progression, forward motion, as stated here. Some key words that are standing out to me are determination, overcoming obstacles, ready to take action, clear sense of purpose. In this divine love union, you may have experienced obstacles to connecting with each other, to establishing this relationship. And this card is confirmation that forward motion, progression is taking place. And through love, through this divine love, you have overcome these obstacles. And no obstacle can stand in the way of this divine love. Spirit is saying, remain in the direction of your goals in this union. And for this union, through this union, because you are in abundance, You have the abundance of this divine love on your side, in your energy. You are existing as this divine love. Remain focused on your journey. As you exist as this divine love, you are in the energy of achievement and victory. The third card Spirit has provided for insight into this divine love union is the King of Wands upright. This card represents vision and leadership, inspiration, creativity, and passion. Spirit is asking you in this divine love connection to be proud of yourself. Be proud of where you are. Be confident in your creativity, in your vision, your inner vision. Because you are a natural leader. You exuding the vibration of love, energy, in alignment with the source, with the divine. You are in a space in this union to be passionate and embrace your inner wisdom, your inner light. Radiate unapologetically your love, your divine love. Trust in the timing of your soul. Trust in divine timing, because you are in alignment. In your divine love connection, you two are motivating and supporting each other. You are encouraging each other to lead with confidence in your lives on this path, on your spiritual journeys as one with the divine, existing as the source, as divine love. The fourth card Spirit has provided is the Ace of Wands upright. Through this card, Spirit is urging you in this divine love union, connection, to live what makes your heart happy. Follow your dreams. Do what makes your heart happy. This is confirmation that if you are motivated, if you are in flow, and you have a feeling in your heart that you want to pursue something, this is your confirmation that you are experiencing success in achieving whatever you're going after. If what you're going after is what makes your heart happy. If you are stepping into a new beginning in your relationship, in this divine love union, if you two are stepping into a new way of life or way of living together, step into this confidently, because you are in the energy of abundance. You are existing as divine love, as abundance. Thus, you cannot fail. There is no such thing as failure for you. For you exuding this vibration of love, existing as the Tao. This is confirmation to move forward in the direction of your dreams, in the direction of what inspires you, in the direction of what makes your heart happy. Spirit is saying whatever you apply your energy to is flourishing. The fifth card Spirit has provided for insight into this divine love connection, this divine love union, is the Queen of Swords. Through this card, Spirit is asking you in this divine love union to establish boundaries in order to keep your energy clear. Listen to your inner wisdom, your intuition. Connect with your intellect and insight, your spiritual insight that helps you to discern what energies you allow in your energy field. You are in an energy of divine love that in the physical is manifested with a strong foundation. And so it is important to see through any energies that might seek to or try to taint your energy, or that may try to steer you in a direction that is not aligned with your heart, with your highest timeline, with the source, with the Tao. This divine union is divinely secure. Still, you need to practice discernment for your inner peace. In your divine love connection, Spirit is encouraging even deeper honesty and clarity and open conversation with each other, either at the present moment or when you all are in the physical with each other, either or both. Spirit is encouraging honesty and transparency to further strengthen your bond, your connection, your partnership, your union. Even if you all are already doing this at the moment, continue. Take this advice from Spirit to continue to be open and honest with each other. The sixth card Spirit has provided is the Nine of Cups. This card represents fruition and fulfillment, which further confirms this divine love union existing as and being in the energy of abundance. The dreams of your hearts, your passions, your goals, they are all manifesting for you. They are all coming into fruition. Trust that your wishes for this connection are fulfilling themselves. In this divine love union, you two are in equilibrium, in harmony. Your soul desires are coming true. The seventh card Spirit has provided for insight into this divine love union is the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands upright. This card represents optimism, positive energy. So in this divine love union, you two are experiencing this optimistic, positive, youthful energy of love and excitement. You two may bring out in each other your inner child. You two are enthusiastic about this love, so much so that this love for your souls is inspiring. This love for your souls causes you to grow in ways that you didn't know you could. This love is leading you two to explore, discover new parts of yourself, and maybe even adventure into places and energetic spaces with each other that you've never ventured through before. You two are reaching new heights of spiritual connectedness and are eager to do so. The eighth card Spirit has provided is the Star card upright. This card represents hope, bright prospects in the future, spiritual guidance. Through this card, Spirit is urging you to have faith. Have faith in this energy of love, because you are being divinely guided and you are existing as abundance, as the Tao, as the source of all love. Trust in your inner light. Trust in your soul. Through this card, Spirit is reminding you that everything is aligning for you in this divine love union. You do not have to worry. All you must do is connect with your authentic self, your authentic nature. The ninth card Spirit has provided for insight into this divine love union is the Temperance card, upright. This card represents moderation. So in your divine love union, Spirit is asking you, can you allow greater balance into this union? Can you allow greater balance into your life? Greater equilibrium, greater harmony. Is there anything you're worrying about? If you're worrying about time, for instance, this is saying, don't worry. Have patience where patience is needed, because everything is aligning. You two are already harmonious. You are already healing what needs to be healed. You are already integrating the spiritual lessons that need to be integrated. You are integrating the spiritual insights that need to be integrated for your soul. So empty your mind, let your heart exist as peace. Your souls are nurturing each other. The 10th card, Spirit, has provided for insight into this divine love union is the Hermit card upright. Through this card, Spirit is asking and encouraging for you in this union to look within, to connect deeply with your soul, to honor your spiritual self, your spiritual reality. And if you are guided to be a bit closed off, to allow yourself to be inaccessible, to take more time for yourself, then this is confirmation to listen to that guidance. Allow your inner reflection to occur. Allow yourself to follow your inner guidance in this way, because this will lead to deeper spiritual insights and wisdom. This will lead to You becoming more aligned with your inner light, with your soul. This will allow you time for meditation and gaining greater clarity and learning more about yourself so that you can infuse this insight into your relationship, and you can establish an even stronger connection and healthy relationship in this divine love union, and with yourself and with your own soul on your spiritual journey and spiritual path in divine love, existing as the source, as the Tao. Chapter 24 of the Tao Te Ching states, "She who stands on tiptoe doesn't stand firm. She who rushes ahead doesn't go far. She who tries to shine dims her own light. She who defines herself can't know who she really is. She who has power over others can't empower herself. She who clings to her work will create nothing that endures. If you want to accord with the Tao, just do your job, then let go." And that concludes chapter 24 of the Tao Te Ching. In this chapter of the Tao is saying, do not be too hurried, too wanting to be labeled as someone who is defined, or a person of high status, or someone who has power over others. Don't be quick to put the emphasis on such things that are essentially meaningless, because what does have meaning is not definable. It's not so easily recognizable and obvious. The Tao is hidden. The Tao, the source, that darkness within darkness that leads to the light, that abundance is nothingness. This nothingness is unperceivable, unreachable, only in looking in, going on an inner journey through meditation, trusting inner vision, can you exist as the Tao. And existing as the Tao has nothing to do with your place in society. The Tao has nothing to do with your observable success, or you succeeding in trying to succeed, in trying to have power, and clinging to work and things that have nothing to do with the nature of your soul. Chapter 25 of the Tao Te Ching states, "There was something formless and perfect before the universe was born. It is serene, empty, solitary, unchanging, infinite, eternally present. It is the mother of the universe. For lack of a better name, I call it the Tao. It flows through all things, inside and outside, and returns to the origin of all things. The Tao is great. The universe is great. Earth is great. Human is great. These are the four great powers. Human follows Earth. Earth follows the universe. The universe follows the Tao. The Tao follows only itself." And that concludes chapter 25 of the Tao Te Ching. In this chapter of the Tao is describing the nature of the source. The Tao is said to exist before all things. The Tao is the mother of the universe. The Tao is the origin of all things. Everything works in accordance with the mother of the universe. When one exists as the Tao, is one with the Tao, is aligned with the Tao, one is really aligned with the natural order of the universe. Because the Tao is great, and the Tao is the source of all things. All things are great. This is the natural order of the universe. No matter what appears to the human eye, to our senses, everything is divine love. Chapter 26 of the Tao Te Ching states, "The heavy is the root of light. The unmoved is the source of all movement. Thus the master travels all day without leaving home. However splendid the views, she stays serenely in herself. Why should the lord of the country flit about like a fool? If you let yourself be blown to and fro, you lose touch with your root. If you let restlessness move you, you lose touch with who you are." And that concludes chapter 26 of the Tao. In chapter 26 of the Tao Te Ching, the Tao is saying the nature of the Tao is in action. The nature of the Tao does not move, and yet all things, all movement comes from the Tao. And so the master, one who is aligned with the Tao, does not need move, just as the Tao, to travel. One who is aligned with the Tao is grounded in inner equilibrium, rooted in the Tao. In this state of meditation, comparable to a hermit mode, and in this hermit mode, one aligned with the Tao is connected to who they are. Chapter 27 of the Tao Te Ching states, "A good traveler has no fixed plans and is not intent upon arriving. A good artist lets her intuition lead her wherever it wants. A good scientist has freed herself of concepts and keeps her mind open to what is. Thus the master is available to all people and doesn't reject anyone. She is ready to use all situations and doesn't waste anything. This is called embodying the light. What is a good woman but a bad woman's teacher? What is a bad woman but a good woman's job? If you don't understand this, you will get lost, however intelligent you are. It is the great secret." And that concludes chapter 27 of the Tao Te Ching. In this chapter, the Tao says a good artist lets her intuition lead her wherever it wants. A good scientist has freed herself of concepts and keeps her mind open to what is. One who is aligned with the Tao is ready to use all situations and doesn't waste anything. This is called embodying the light. One who is aligned with the Tao, therefore, is one who sees the light in all situations and understands that the light is everything. Love is everything, because everything comes from the source. Existing as the Tao, being in alignment with the Tao, existing as one with the Tao means acting as the Tao, as the light in all situations, being resourceful in all situations, acting as the surge of the light in all situations, and seeing all situations as this balance. When chaos seemingly strikes, the light surges, and one aligned with the Tao, existing as the Tao, is the light, and everywhere there is this balance. Everywhere this balance between the light and the seeming chaos can be found. and can be observed. And this is the secret. The light surges as chaos seemingly strikes. Chapter 28 of the Tao Te Ching states, "Know the male, yet keep to the female. Receive the world in your arms. If you receive the world, the Tao will never leave you, and you will be like a little child. Know the white, yet keep to the black. Be a pattern for the world. If you are a pattern for the world, the Tao will be strong inside you, and there will be nothing you can't do. Know the personal, yet keep to the impersonal. Accept the world as it is. If you accept the world, the Tao will be luminous inside you, and you will return to your primal self. The world is formed from the void, like utensils from a block of wood. The master knows the utensils, yet keeps to the block. Thus she can use all things." And that concludes chapter 28 of the Tao Te Ching. In this chapter of the Tao, in chapter 28, the Tao says, "Know the male, you keep to the female. Receive the world in your arms." The Tao is saying, embody the nature and spirit of the Tao that is the Great Mother. Know what comes from the Great Mother, yet remain as the creative source. Remain reflecting and embodying and existing as the creator source, the creative source of the universe that is the Great Mother, that is the Tao, that is that darkness within darkness that leads to the light, and the Tao will be luminous inside you. The Tao states, you will return to your primal self, that is this childlike state of being, state of consciousness that can use all things, whose imagination is endless, is abundant. Chapter 29 of the Tao Te Ching states, "Do you want to improve the world? I don't think it can be done. The world is sacred. It can't be improved. If you tamper with it, you'll ruin it. If you treat it like an object, you'll lose it. There is a time for being ahead, a time for being behind, a time for being in motion, a time for being at rest, a time for being vigorous, a time for being exhausted, a time for being safe, a time for being in danger." The Master sees things as they are without trying to control them. She lets them go their own way and resides at the center of the circle. And that concludes chapter 29 of the Tao Te Ching. In this chapter of the Tao is saying, allow the world to be the world, as the world is a part of the source, a part of the Tao, and so is great, and so is divine. The great secret is the equilibrium. The seeming chaos, the chaos seemingly strikes and the light surges. And this is what our human eyes observe. Yet, this is an illusion, and everything is a part of peace. is a part of love and light, because this is the nature of the Tao. And so one who is aligned with the Tao sees things as they are, sees things in this way, sees the world without the illusion. And one aligned with the Tao is in such a state of peace that they are not trying to control the world, because the world is governed by the Tao. The universe is governed by the Tao. The Tao follows the Tao, and everything follows the Tao. One aligned with the Tao understands that they simply must exist as the Tao, unmoved as the Tao, and all things are completed. Chapter 30 of the Tao Te Ching states, whoever relies on the Tao in governing humans doesn't try to force issues or defeat enemies by force of arms. For every force, there is a counter force. Violence, even well-intentioned, always rebounds upon oneself. The master does her job and then stops. She understands that the universe is forever out of control, and that trying to dominate events goes against the current of the Tao. Because she believes in herself, she doesn't try to convince others. Because she is content with herself, she doesn't need others' approval. Because she accepts herself, the whole world accepts her. And that concludes chapter 30 of the Tao Te Ching. In this chapter, the Tao is saying, keep to the female, keep to the nature of the Tao that is the Great Mother. Trust the Tao, because this balance, this equilibrium between the seeming chaos, the chaos that seemingly strikes, and the light that surges, is forever. The universe is forever out of control. And so trying to force order only creates the opposite. One aligned with the Tao understands that an action is the action. An action is exuding the vibration of love by existing as who you are. Existing as the nature of the Tao. Allowing, being at peace. Emptying the mind of thoughts and the illusion of control, the illusion of fear, all illusions. Seeing clearly what is hidden. Because one aligned with the Tao sees with inner vision. Is with themselves in meditation, in comparable to a hermit mode, where they radically accept themselves and their own nature that is the Tao, that is at one with divine love, and so is content with herself and is in flow with the current of the Tao. The Tao is water, is like water, comparable to water. And so that is how one aligned with the Tao conducts themselves in flow, embracing all that is unknown, embodying the Tao, existing as the Tao is to enter into a state of spiritual and energetic abundance that in the physical body is the sensation of divine love. Your soul is in union, is one with the unconditional love that is the source, the Tao, that path, the great mother, that darkness within darkness that leads to light. And so the whole world accepts one who is aligned with the Tao, because the whole world comes from the Tao, the source. And the illusion that the world does not accept is an illusion, because the world is governed by the Tao. The abundance that is the Tao, that is divine love, mends your soul at your center. And you are born whole in love. You are renewed, cleared, cleansed, restored, and spiritually connected to the very source of soul abundance that is divine love. In your spiritual journey on this path, as you embody the Tao and immerse yourself in the Tao on your spiritual path, trust in divine timing, how the divine surges in your life. Let go of your expectations of how the path looks and where the path will lead you. And this is the liberation of your soul. By embracing the source, letting go and detaching from the weight of idea, from the weight of everything that is not you. You step into the lightness of who you are. So, this was a discussion and reflection on chapters 24 through 30 of the Tao Te Ching. In addition to spiritual messages and insights using tarot, if you resonate with this information and if you like this video, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe for updates, and comment if you have any ideas about future videos you are interested in or simply want to chat as we build this community. Thank you for listening and tuning in. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, take care and have a great rest of your day and evening. In closing, I'd like for us all to take a moment to become mindfully aware of our own energy. Breathe in slowly and out. Ground yourself in this present moment. Grounding yourself in this present moment. Love. Love to you. Love, love, and 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 love, to you, love to you, love to you, love to you, love, 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 and love, and love, and love, and love, and love, and love to you. Love, 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 and love, love, and love, and love, and love to you, love to you, love, love, and love, and love, and love, and love, and love, and love, love to you, love to you, love to you, love to you, love. Before I close this reading and this video, I ask Spirit to provide me with information and insight into this divine love union and divine love connection aligned with the Tao, aligned with the source. The first card is the Ace of Swords. This card represents victory, progress, truth being revealed. So in this union, there may be a breakthrough in things that may have not been clear to either of you. Maybe you two have reached a deeper level of spiritual connectedness, spiritual awakening, as you have continued on your path in this journey. If you too are stepping into a new beginning, this is confirmation of this new beginning, this new start. This new start is something that is bringing clarity to you both, greater clarity. And this new start is cutting through any illusions or misunderstandings that may have occurred in the past. The second card Spirit has provided for insight into this divine union is the Three of Cups. This card is upright, and the previous card was upright. What Spirit is guiding me to say here is this card is about your unity and your union. It's about your nurturing relationship and celebrating that, cherishing that. Through this card, Spirit is saying, don't be afraid to acknowledge the accomplishment of this union, of this divine love. Don't think it's too much to celebrate this as an achievement. Don't be afraid to celebrate your creative achievements, your personal victories on your spiritual path. If in your divine love union you two were separated for some reason physically, this card is confirmation of reunion and collaboration with each other and celebration amongst each other, with each other. Spirit wants you to know that whatever excitement you feel, whatever excitement you feel from Spirit and the energy and your energy is excitement that you both feel. This excitement is mutual because this is a realization of both of you all's dreams. Both of you all's wishes are being fulfilled in this divine union, divine love union. The third card Spirit provided is the Three of Wands, upright. This card